MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Baltimore Orioles.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Jake Arrieta will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'll tell you what, let's look at the right fielder. He has got a cannon. I'm talking for the ages. You can go back and talk about all the great right field arms in baseball. He's got one of the best. It will stack up with the greats.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. Just up there. This guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
Here's Addison Russell. And he lays off there 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Ready on 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Brummett on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Ty Cobb.
Into the box now, Ty Cobb. Throw down to third. A runner on first with 2 away. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Two out with the man at first. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Orioles coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Tyler Skaggs will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing, he scattered 9 hits. I'm being kind. Give up 9 hits in his last outing. I don't know what to expect this one. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton, you know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talk about throwing a frozen rope. He can throw it with the best of them.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with a single. This is the recipe you want.
Wiggins.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll swing and let the fly ball to right center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting third, left fielder, Chris Kyle.
Digging in, Chris Kyle. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. From the belt, the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. Runners on first with one down. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runner goes for second. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Full count. Here it comes. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball four.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready now, Scott McGriff. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Digging in, the switch hitter, Curtis Randall. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Matt, this is a big at-bat right here. Big half inning right here. They shut them down at the top of the first, and now you come in, you got a chance to get a lead. This place is already ready to erupt. Just enthusiasm from the fans. They score a run, it's going to go crazy.
Up top, it's 2-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Brummett is on his way home. And to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Stepping in now, Fred Norman, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. As he sends it on the ground to first. From his seat. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Chris Davis. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man, wow, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. And he got him.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
So run away here with the bases empty. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope,
lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Wilson Ramos.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fouled back.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
One and 2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 2 And the Tigers nothing. So striding forward now, Angel Vargas. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Edward Arnold. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, Tyler Scott.
At the plate, Tyler Scott. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Misses. Ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
1-1. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Orioles are on top, 2-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 3, Chris Davis.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He got to check his eyes. He was really late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
hitter,
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So now it's Mark Canha. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Ball 2 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. His first homer here in the series, and the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Scott is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Orioles 2 and the Tigers 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randy Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Randy Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fly ball out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Kyle.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Kyle. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Into the box, Scott McGriff. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Curtis Randall. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One-0 count. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Runners off for second. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Orioles lead one. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance. Chipper Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chipper Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Ty Cobb.
Stepping in, Ty Cobb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Popped in the air back behind short. Brendel settles under it near second, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and 2. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-1. Now in the box, Fred Norman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Fielder, number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
0-1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And this is fouled at the plate. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the designated
At the
hitter,
plate, Angel Vargas. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2 on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Edward Arnold. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Tyler Scott will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Hot shot to third. There to take it is Chipper. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Orioles 2 and the Tigers 1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. High in the air out towards shallow right. Norman moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Davis.
Striding in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now it's Mark Hanna. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Christian Brummett. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Brummett.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Jones has it, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Oh, he dropped that punt, what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
Ready for another shot now. Randy Wiggins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen, and he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder, Chris Kyle.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Kyle. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, Matt, clearly that was a hit and run. The runner was off on the swing, and he drives the ball so hard to the outfield they couldn't advance it.
Scott McGriff.
Stepping in now, Scott McGriff, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Lyons is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Tyler Lyons.
In now, Curtis Randall standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And they can't even get a run on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Fred Norman.
Into the box, Fred Norman. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting number 10, third baseman Chipper Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Murphy rounds third and is digging for the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Standing in now, Ty Cobb, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. They trail it 4-1. Ready for another chance. Angel Vargas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Angel Vargas.
Christian is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Christian.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Striding in once again, Edward Arnold. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman Tyler.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler Scott. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him float. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. in the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner at second here with one man out. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2 down the third baseline. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. Christian rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Davis has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent on the ground down to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Stepping in now, Chris Kyle, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Norman has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Scott McGriff. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Scott McGriff.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. In now, Curtis Randall, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Fred
Ready
Norman.
for another shot now, Fred Norman. First pitch of the at-bat. A chance for Chipper at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Owen Christian. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is foul right side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this deflects right off him. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Blake Parker. And is now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Edward Arnold.
Edward Arnold will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 8th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 7-1. Dan Wiggins enters
Now
from the
pitching for
pen
the
to begin the
Orioles,
frame with a sizable
40,
lead with which to
Dan
work.
Wiggins.
Here's Chris Davis now. He doubled
Leading off
earlier
for
in the
Detroit,
game. 1 for 2
the
to
left
this
fielder,
point.
number 3, Chris Davis.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
That was terrific.
Now
You
batting,
always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
So now it's Mark Canha as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, he sends it out of play. hard sinker misses 2-2.
When you talk about fighting, he's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Ready on 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 7-1. Ready once again, Tyler Scott. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at Davis. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Into the box, Christian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15.
There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. In now, Randy Wiggins. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on top 7-1. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Foul back.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He was really making him work.
Shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, center fielder, Ty Cobb.
So digging in now, Ty Cobb. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Boys, he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. And he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos swinging a hot shot toward third, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The runner scores from second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1, and that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle, put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Into the box, Mark Canha, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Baltimore jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The loss goes to Tyler Skaggs. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.